Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So you probably did not know this, but I'm about to graduate on June 7th, and I can't wait. Well, mostly. I'm excited to get away from my school because it's been 12 long years, but at the same time, the moving on to life and doing adult stuff, I'm not as ready for. But in this video, I'm going to be telling you 5 episodes that I'm excited to watch in preparation for my graduation. That rhymes. So the episodes aren't really in order, but these are just random episodes that I remember that have special meanings that I want to share with you. So without further ado, let's go on to the first episode.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Having a secret double life is always gonna be a balancing act. But with the help of my friends and family,
way to go, Jakers!
I know I can totally face anything life throws at me.
So the first episode I'm going to talk about is from American Dragon Jake Long. So in this episode, Jake and his friends are about to graduate from middle school, and Jake wants to take the week off being the American Dragon so that he can
Hang with my peeps and, chill.
But his grandpa won't let him, so Jake goes to the Dragon Council and purposefully plays a prank on them so that he can get his dragon powers suspended. As a very busy person who has packed days, weekends, whenever I'm not doing something, it's like miraculous. This episode really shows a positive message to teenagers, graduating seniors, that if you are a very busy person and you have some like graduation coming up, then take that paid time off, take a break from your extracurriculars, and just have some fun. I'll try to do the same thing when it's like senior week and like my graduation coming up. I don't know, but we'll see as time comes. So let's move on to the next episode.
I love Voltage so much, but I want to be here. Maddie, let's go to college together. Liv. Oh.
The next episode I'm going to talk about is from Liv and Maddie. In this episode, Liv and Maddie graduate from high school, and Liv, who's the lead actress on her show Voltage, the filming of the show moves to California. So Liv has to make a choice between being in Wisconsin with her family, more importantly her twin sister Maddie, or going all the way back to California to film her show. Now, Liv does make the decision to quit Voltage, and however, Maddie gets an offer from her dream college, SCSU, which is ironically in California. So she accepts it, and then Liv and Maddie gets into this huge fight. It was so controversial. And I think about that argument occasionally, and I sometimes have a hard time thinking who's right and who's wrong. I mostly think that Liv is wrong because, like, no one told her to give up Voltage, so you shouldn't be completely mad at Maddie. But then I thought about the fact that at the end of the show, Maddie gave up her whole basketball training to build tiny houses. And I don't shame her for that because building tiny houses is a worthy cause, a very notable cause. But it was just surprising that her, an athlete, gave up her passion to pursue something else. But overall, this whole episode shows us that sometimes in life you have to make hard choices, especially during graduation time.
I can't believe this is really it. I love you so much. I love you more.
I am coming, Mother. Don't be so excited to get rid of me.
The next episode I'm going to talk about is from Casey Undercover. So in this episode, Casey is about to graduate, and she can't decide on whether she wants to continue being a spy or if she wants to just go straight to college. Now, it was nice to see this element of indecisiveness in this episode because it's realistic and relatable, and her valedictorian speech that she did at the end of the episode was very natural and very emotional too. 11-year-old me was so touched, and I can't believe she did this episode came out 6 years ago, like in 2018. When I think 6 years ago, I think 2014, but 2018? Her speech said that you can have it all, so it just really inspired me to keep pursuing my dreams and talents.
Oh, and this is where Miss Piccolo will announce our names as she gives us our diplomas. She'll say,
Congratulations, Fresh Beats.
wow. You really did learn a lot at music school, huh?
The next episode I'm going to talk about is from the Fresh Beat Band. It's actually called Graduation Day, which is very neat. And I also find it interesting how it's the first episode of the 3rd season and like not one of the last, which I have a theory about. I feel like it has something to do with Shayna Rose, the original actress of Marina, and I don't have any evidence to prove that, but it's just something to think about. In this episode, the Fresh Beats are about to graduate, and they all want to do different things. Twist wants to sell pretzels on the moon, Kiki wants to be a ballerina race car driver, Shout wants to be a tennis playing conductor, and Marina still doesn't know what she wants to do yet. Because they all want to do different things, they, for some reason, didn't realize that they weren't going to be a band anymore. So when they're performing at their graduation, they play the music really slowly so that the day wouldn't have to end and they won't have to graduate, which I find funny and a little bit weird because everyone else has to graduate too, so. And finally, Marina came up with the idea to keep being a band with them, and the band agreed. And I really like this episode because it shows us that some of us want to go off and do different things, while some of us want to maintain the friendships and relationships we gained while we were in high school. Or whatever grade they're in, because they never really mentioned it. This episode also gave some really good songs like Here We Go and Reach for the Sky. And speaking of which, Here We Go, they performed that song when they were going to their graduation, so why shouldn't I do the same? And Reach for the Sky, they performed that song as their graduation song, so when I'm leaving the graduation venue, I'm going to play that song too, because why not? Without further ado, let's move on to the last episode.
Told you graduation wasn't the end of the world.
This is our game, this is our game. It's our turn to make a change. Come on, and shout it out. This is our year.
The last episode I'm going to talk about is from Kim Possible, and it's actually pretty cool because it's solely called Graduation. Now, from what I remember about this episode, Kim and Ron are about to graduate, and Ron's pretty nervous because he thinks that graduation is the end of the world. And of course, lots of saving the world stuff happens too, and I kind of forget, but it has something to do with flowers, and Kim Possible teams up with her archenemy, Draken. I can't wait to rewatch this episode because every time I watch an episode of Kim Possible, I get reminded about how epic it is. And also, I want to address how a whole missile came down on their house and their house got destroyed. Like, I know this episode came out like 16 and a half years ago. But like, do they not have a place to stay anymore? And no one cares to mention it? Like, I just want to know. I also want to address the fact that Bonnie, the mean girl, literally failed high school. She walked across that stage, and then they told her, you don't have enough credits to graduate. And I was like, why did they not tell her in advance? Like, and then later you could see her studying at the beach party. Like, why is she there? You could do that studying at home. Anyway, Kim and Ron both graduate, and I like this episode because it shows how graduation isn't the end of the world. And the song This Is Our Year that plays at the end is really great, and it just really shows that message. But anyway, that's the end of my video. I hope you like this, especially to all my graduating seniors. Let me know your favorite graduation themed episode. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, like this video, and I can't wait to see you guys next time, and hopefully I can see you guys my graduation link. See you guys later. Bye.